Belfast Met is the largest further and higher education institute in Northern Ireland. Each year, 26,000 students enrol here, and for many, their first challenge is to gain their essential skills: maths, English, and interactive computer technology. The college has gone from bottom of the further education sector in Northern Ireland to the top in 5 years, and the Essential Skills team has been at the heart of the transformation.
We set out on a journey to reach top of the sector. Our guiding principle in all of that, and it still continues to be, what is the best for the learner.
We're working with 50% of the most deprived areas in Northern Ireland. So we do have a diversity of clients coming into us, from our 16 to 19-year-olds to our adults who maybe have been out of education, left education early, no qualifications, and they're wanting to change their lives.
I was made redundant and I was finding it really difficult to get back into the line of work. The only alternative was to come back to college and get the qualifications that I was lacking. The team were so supportive, they were so intuitive. They always had the time inside of college and outside of college. They were just outstanding.
As well as its 3 main campuses, the Essential Skills team also runs courses in 30 or so community centres to ensure the widest possible access to education.
If you've been away from education for a long time, if you haven't engaged with education, if you maybe have mobility problems, or if you psychologically fear walking into an academic establishment, then the community classroom is the best place you can come to. We have a very unique situation in Northern Ireland. We have got people from all parts of the community, from a loyalist perspective, from a national perspective, and they feel more comfortable within their own areas.
Around 5% of the students on the course have a learning disability. To make sure that the course is fully accessible, the Essential Skills team work hand in hand with the supported learning team.
If I was stuck on a problem, they're always there to go to talk to, and they can actually break it down and show me what I have to do and make sure I'm going the right way about it.
They are a creative, dynamic and innovative team, and a team who always have the needs of the students at the centre of everything that they do. So it's a pleasure to work with them.
There is no typical student. We go from people who have never got qualification in their life to young people who desperately need the equivalent of a GCSE English in order to get on to the next stage. For example, I had a lovely young student a few years ago who worked in a creche. That was going nowhere for her career-wise. She did Essential Skills English. She went on to do an access course. She met me a couple of weeks ago and said, "Caroline, I'm off to uni to do a degree in social work." And for me, that made my day. You know, I'd nearly do the job for no money at all, just to hear that from one student. But don't tell the college that in case they decide to take me up on my offer.